Time and time again, whenever anime and fitness are talked about in the same sentence, these two guys' names are always mentioned. But why is that? On the surface, they have nothing in common. One is a super-powered alien who is literally stronger than the god of destruction in his own show, and the other is a relatively normal shinobi, at least by anime standards. But all of that is just surface level stuff. When you look a little bit deeper, you find out what they have in common: their unflinching desire to get better and always train. Despite their differences, there's one training style that they both have tried to great success: training with weighted clothing. I'm Action Figure Fit, and in today's training video, we're going to replicate the weighted clothing training of Goku and Rock Lee using my weighted vest. Speaking of Lee, go check out the video I made on him a few years ago, link in the description. Also guys, stick around to the end of the video to find out who are the latest winners in my video shoutout. So without further ado, grab any weights you want to use and let's begin. Early on into the making of the video, I realized that some movements are just impractical with the weight vest, while others were instantly made 10 times more difficult. But if we're gonna get those Goku gains, we gotta go all in. The first exercise we're gonna tackle is the tried and true push-up. You best believe having 25 pounds extra on your back makes a big difference, taking this already awesome exercise to the next level. If you believe in your dreams, I will prove to you that you can achieve them just by working hard. Every time you think about giving up, just think about Lee and you'll make it through. For our next exercise, we're going to focus on shadow boxing. We're going to use the wrist weights for this one, as the bodyweight vest makes it very difficult to rotate as we punch. Even while using smaller weights, the added resistance helps to increase our punching power and speed. Now as we practice our kicks, we're utilizing the same concept. Taking the wrist weights that we just used, we're going to put them on our ankles and we're going to practice our kicks. Repeated practice will improve our kicking power as well as the speed in which we perform those kicks. Power comes in response to a need, not a desire. You have to create that need. Bodyweight squats were another exercise where I felt like the weight vest got in the way. You can always try to use a weight vest that's shorter, but for me this is a no-go. For the plank, however, I felt like the vest worked perfectly, and it's much safer than putting a weight plate on your back. Especially for those of you who have been following me for a while, it might be a little more advanced. The next exercise we utilize the weight vest for is the pull-up. As you all probably know, a pull-up is hard enough as it is. A hero is not one who never falls. He is the one that gets up again and again, never losing sight of his dreams. Now it's time to drop our weights and unleash our true power. Starting with our push-ups and the weight removed, you should feel as light as a feather. Let's unleash our inner gates and go to failure. On second thought, let's stop right before the 8th gate. Ain't nobody got time for that. Even though bodyweight squats were kind of a bust with the weighted vest, we can make them explosive with the ankle weights. Building up all the ki and chakra into our feet, we're going to launch ourselves into the air. Just by taking the weights off, you'll be surprised by how instantly stronger you feel. With the vest removed, I felt like I could hold this plank forever, so I alternated by making it one-legged. And this is to go even further beyond. I'm sorry you had to endure that. But back to being serious, pull-ups are still hard, but you should be able to do a few more than before. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. As I said earlier, let's get this video to 50 likes in the next 7 days, and I'll release the next video in the next 2 weeks. What's up guys? This week's big video shout out winners are Justin Weber, The Legend, and my main man, Potato Boy, for the second video in a row. I see you, Potato. Guys, I hope you love watching the video just as much as I love making it. This was definitely a fun one. You can never go wrong with Goku and Rock Lee, two of the most inspirational, motivational cats in all of anime. So guys, with that being said, happy training and stay awesome.